Hi, welcome to Take From Down Under. Today what we're going to be talking about is we're going to do our music halls, everything we've got recently in 2026. So we're lucky enough to have Ezra back.
Very lucky. Thank you, Keith.
How are you doing?
Yeah, good mate.
And he's going to show what he's also been picking up as well this year. So just to jump straight into it, show us what you've got to... we've been listening to.
Yeah. Always picking up lots of new things, so I've just brought a handful of those along to show. So first concert of the year I went to was this band, Wash. They are a New Zealand band from the 90s that reformed recently. They did a gig and had some of their EPs for sale there. They're pretty hard to find, so I think these are original from back in the day. Pretty stoked to find that.
Okay.
Got the cassette version, got the CD version
as well.
Yeah. And then another EP. They kind of sound like Rage Against the Machine type music. They're pretty cool. So if you dig that style of rap rock, new metal, they're worth checking out if you can find them.
They need a good wash from the cover there.
They do need a good wash, yes. Then the other one, there's plenty of other ones, but one other one. Finally found a copy of this.
I know you've been looking for that for a long while.
Yeah, Keith scored a copy a while back. I was jealous. I've managed to track one down and played it for the first time yesterday. Overkill from 1997. Just good thrash / heavy metal.
Good choice. Yeah.
Yeah, enjoy it. Can't go wrong with Overkill. Over to you.
Over to me. Okay.
Overkill to you.
I've been looking hard, and I've found an album that I passed over when I saw it years ago. I think they wanted something like $70, but I finally got Iron Maiden's mini LP made in Japan.
Nice.
The live album, of course, was singer Paul Di'Anno, recorded in 1981 and on their tour of Japan. So this is Paul's final recording with the band, and apparently there's another version of this cover. I don't know if you know this. I was reading on Wikipedia. You can see a picture on Wikipedia where it's got Eddie there, and he's holding Paul Di'Anno's head.
No, I don't.
Severed head.
Okay.
Yeah, on it. But when the band manager saw it, he decided it was in pretty poor taste, and so he withdrew that early cover.
Was it after Paul left the band?
Well, that's what they were thinking of doing. So they knew that he was going to be out the door, so they thought it was a pretty bad taste to have that cover, because they were looking to kind of replace him. I'll show you the final there. I've got another Iron Maiden one, and this is a double-sided 12-inch there of Run to the Hills and Number of the Beast. So it's the singles, Run to the Hills and Number of the Beast. Came out in 1990. These ones, there were 10 of them, and part of a collection you could put together and get a box set, send away for a box set. All you had to do was send in these, seen that before?
No.
Send in these tokens there, and if you send in 10 of them, you get a nice box to house all your singles in there.
I wonder if you collect 10 of them now, if they've still got some in stock.
Yeah. Good. There you go. And it's also, there's a little picture there, so you can tell the difference that it's from that collection.
Has it got a gatefold in there?
Yep. I've got to show the gatefold, haven't I?
You do. I'm interested.
There you go.
So it's got the backs of the original singles, I presume.
Yeah. So Yeah.
Nice. I've always liked the artwork on those singles.
Yeah, the artwork really pops on here. So I'm trying to get those, as I mentioned when I did my Iron Maiden tag, trying to collect all those.
Is that the first one you found?
This, yeah, pretty much. There you go. And B-side Total Eclipse. So yeah, got that. Over to you.
Choice. Okay. My last CD before we move into the vinyl is from Harum Skarum, Canadian hard rock band formed in the early 90s. You familiar with them at all?
I knew there was a re-release of that album, but I didn't pick it up. Yeah.
This re-release was from 1994. It's been a while. Anyway, this is one that I've had on tape for a little while. Haven't managed to find a copy on CD or vinyl until now. Just excellent melodic hard rock, AOR type stuff. Every song is just full of hooks. I'd recommend it if you're into that sort of stuff. A creepy little doll on the cover there.
Yeah.
And then we've got one that Keith and I discussed off camera a little bit. The brand new album from Creator, German thrash titans. Like most of their modern stuff, it's a little more melodic than back in the 80s, but still very much true to their thrash roots. It's heavy, there's some great musicianship. Miller sounds fierce as ever, and it's a bloody good listen. Yeah.
I haven't listened to that yet myself, so I'll give it a blast.
Yeah. Nice intricate artwork as they often have.
What comes in is there any inlays or any fancy things in it, or?
No, it's just, here's this inlay. What we got?
Oh, okay.
There we go, just the artwork with some band shots, some credits on the back. There we go. Some lyrics. Hadn't even seen that before. How about that?
Got a favourite song yet on it, or?
Let's have a look. The first single, Seven Serpents, is probably the one I'm most familiar with. Tranin Palast, I remember that being a good one as well. Barbarian. Yeah. Still have to give it a bit more of a listen, I think, but yeah, those songs I recall were pretty cool.
I like the back cover actually.
Yeah, it's like a nice little
Line
sketch
drawing.
there. So there we go, Creator, Crushers of the World.
Alright, for my next one that I've got recently is Wings of Steel, and the album is called Winds of Time. This came out last year. It's a full-length album from the band. The band formed in 2019 in Los Angeles. They have an EP, they have a live album, and they did another album in 2023 called Gates of Twilight. Yeah, so just really over-the-top stuff, metal here. Obvious classic 80s influences, sounds like that. And the vocalist Leo Anamark, he's got an incredible Jeff Tate type range to his vocals. And the guitarist, the guy's name is Parker Halub. He's a guitar whirlwind. That guy can play. Really enjoyable, really enjoyed this. This copy arrived, I really enjoyed it, but then the amp on my stereo has gone down, so it's just sitting there, not having much plays at the moment, but really good. If that's the type of music you like, just over the top 80s influence. There's the vinyl there.
Nice, I've not heard of those guys, I'll have to check them out.
Yeah, Wings of Steel. And the other one I'll show is from a guy that I've been talking up singer-songwriter, and the guy's name is Stephen Wilson Jr. And this is a 4-song EP that he did called Blankets. Yeah. And so it's cover songs. He does four well-known cover songs. And he calls them like warm blankets. The songs that he grew up listening to that just comfort him and, just take you back. So the songs that he covers are Something in the Way, Nirvana,
yeah, nice.
Hunger Strike, Temple of the Dog, yeah. Tonight, Smashing Pumpkins, and Clark Gable. I can't, off the top of my head, remember who did that.
That's the
that
one
song.
I don't know.
Back in the days, yeah, I don't know that one, but really good covers of those songs. Like this singer-songwriter. I'm not sure if you can still get this because I think it was sold out, but that's one that I picked up because really enjoyed the guy. One side is all those 4 songs, and then the other side there's sort of a one of those engraved sort of laser etched pictures on there that's hard to probably pick up on camera. But yeah, really enjoyed that one as well. I'll be playing that. So that's my second lot.
Yeah. See any relation to the producer Stephen Wilson?
Absolutely not, but
Right.
everyone confuses him to that
Yeah.
guy. That guy's on just about every record,
Yeah.
from every prog record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The remix king.
Yeah, he's more rock, country, sort of thing, but really good singer, songwriter.
Yeah. Nice. Better take this out of the plastic sleeve. Right, so for me, we go from Creator to the natural progression of Poison. This is one I found in an op shop recently.
Oh, really?
Unfortunately, it wasn't op shop pricing. It was a little much, but
Oh.
I picked it up anyway. It's actually a bit beat up. It doesn't sound the greatest, but it's something I've not seen before. So worth having in the collection. A nice little picture disc of Unskinny Bop. It's got a few other songs from that Flesh and Blood album. I'll show you the back as well. Here we go. Just got the track listing on the back. So nice little.
Nice to have.
Yeah.
Does it play alright or not really?
The B side actually plays really well, but I don't think this one, the A side, was stored very well, even in the shop. They just had it out like this, which is pretty slack to be honest. But oh well, can always
It looks
play
good.
the album.
Yeah.
It does look good. That's the thing about picture discs.
Hang it on your wall.
For display. And then we go to another glamish band that Keith actually helped me find this at a record fair. He spotted it and I went and picked it up. Cats and Boots. Some good sleazy glam metal, sort of in the vein of Faster Pussycat, LA Guns. This came out in 89, there or thereabouts.
Getting towards the end, and records are hard to find.
Yeah, so it's just got some great grooves, some great songs. It's worth checking out. Cats and Boots.
Alright, for my next lot, there's been 2 really big reissue campaigns of old records that have stood out for me. And the first band I'm going to talk about, their albums have been in need of a reissue for a long time. And there's been quite a lot of demand out there. They've been heavily bootlegged, and now finally Glenn Danzig's albums, the first 4 have come out. So I bought their 3rd album, How the Gods Kill, from 1992. There's the full. Yeah,
Nice.
there. H. Geiger artwork, really cool artwork on here. So this has got the songs Dirty Black Summer and Left Hand Black on it. Really nicely done actually, these reissues. Like There's nice printed sleeves, and they recreate all the artwork on it. They sound good. Go. So I ordered the other two from actually Australia because I didn't think we'd get them in New Zealand. Because they were selling pretty quick, and then I got delay after delay. I was supposed to get them in November, then December, then January, so I cancelled the rest of my order for the other two. But now they seem to be quite easy to get around locally, so
yeah. Yep, I was going to order them from Europe for my business, delays, and then New Zealand distribution kicked in, and everyone's happy.
Finally you can get them. And the other reissue campaign that I want to talk about is for a New Zealand band. And hard to find expensive albums here, and that band is called the Human Instinct. Whoops. Original pressings of some of the albums, you're talking insane.
I think
prices.
Pretty much all of them would be 500 plus.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Easy.
I've seen them off and on and just haven't bought them because they've either been trashed or way too expensive. If you can find them. But they've finally released as reissue 6 of their albums, and they're available. And I love it because now you can have like mint copies of these albums there. This is the one I'm showing. I suppose I should mention is their first album, Burning Up Years. Yeah, this is sort of more bluesier, I would say.
Yeah.
And these guys have been around since the late 1960s. They've had many lineup changes, and they've sort of got a bit of a cult following now. Really good music, and got an incredible guitarist they got for the first three?
First three, yeah.
Billy T. Tahika.
Billy TK.
Billy DK. And everyone sort of makes comparisons, Hendrix comparisons to the guy because he's so good. But the album he really lets loose on, you have to say, is this one here, Stone Guitar. Probably more well known than their first one. The song on here is Black Sally. That's probably one of their most not known songs, but he lets rip on here.
Stone Guitar, he plays his ass off on that title track.
Yeah, exactly. They give him plenty of space to do his thing on here. So these I've been waiting for these for ages. I'm just really happy that they did it. The only complaint that I have to make about them is there's not a lot of information on the vinyl release of them. I don't know if the CDs have more information on them, like notes, because Morris Greer's still around from the band. He could have done an interview or something like that. I don't know if that's maybe on the CD release. There's something like that. But if you can get these, try these. They're really good. I enjoyed them a lot. I'm probably getting another one of these or two because like I said, they're hard to find.
Yeah, they're all good. Scoop them up while you can. Yeah. I've only got 2 left. You still got a bit of a stack. Do you want to do another one?
No, you go ahead.
Okay. Righto. So, one that I'm sure has been shown a fair bit recently on the VC, the new Megadeth album. I've been enjoying this. Megadeth's probably my favourite metal band. And this is their final album, apparently. They all say that, but apparently Dave's having some health issues with his hands or something. But anyway, it's a good album. Kind of sounds like a mix between the classic 80s thrash and the 90s more radio-friendly Megadeth. I enjoy it. Made to Kill, Obey the Call. Some of the heavier tracks are really cool. Tipping Point, Effectively Shred. And of course there's Ride the Lightning, Dave covering a song he helped write with Metallica. It's pretty true to the original, doesn't veer too much off course, but yeah, I quite like it.
Puppet Parade I thought was good, and I liked
Yes.
Tipping Point.
Yep.
That's
Nice big gatefold there.
great cover, by the way, too.
It is a great cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah. Then the Ride the Lightning's technically a bonus track, so the album finishes technically with the last note, which is kind of Dave saying goodbye and thank you for everything.
He's well known for his covers. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's
Covering
done some good
himself.
covers.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
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 Alright, so my next one, I will show what I picked up at a record fair. And Ezra was there. He was with his business Spitfire Records, you can see on his t-shirt. Yeah, if you're in New Zealand, check it out. He was there selling records, and I was there, well, buying records as I always am. So the first one I picked up was from Fist. Fist, and it's called Thunder and Rock. So this is a Canadian band formed by Ron Chenier. I think I've said that right, maybe not. This album is from 1981. I think there's another alternative cover, and they've actually can call this album Fleet Street, but they've sort of made this cover to look more metal. They've got the glove like that and calling it Thunder and Rock, but I think there's another version. It's got the same track song called Fleet Street. So straightforward hard rock. They've got the band's what they call their signature song, which is Thunder and Rock, named after, same as the album there. Also got the song Open the Gates, which is a good one. And then there's a little sort of song that talks about Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. So that's where the song Fleet Street comes in, where he knocks off his customers and puts them in people pies. That one's quite an amusing one to listen to.
Yeah.
You know. But apparently it's one of their stronger albums, which I'm glad I got. And I'll show you the vinyl for that. That's on A&M there. So I got that one, and I'll quickly show you some of the other ones I did pick up. I got Saxon, Power and the Glory from 1983 at the record fair. This is their fifth album. I heard the song Power and the Glory. That I've got that on one of those K-Tel metal comps, and really like the song. So I have been looking for this, and I was glad I found it. So I got that as well. There you go. There. And one from a band I've been trying to get their early records, and that's Twisted Sister.
Nice, good album.
You Can't Stop Rock and Roll. So this is their second album from '83. For me, Twisted Sister is all about those first three albums. They're the ones I like the best. And so I got that. Got an insert with it as well. The band.
See, Sister recently called off their reunion tour.
Yes. Yeah.
Dee's going through the wars.
Yeah. Maybe getting on a bit too old in age to do it again. Go on the road.
Yeah, all our heroes are getting on.
Yeah. Right. What have I forgot to show?
I'll show my last one. Right. So this is Fraction, Moonblood. This is one that I discovered watching old mate on Noble Records.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, do you?
Keep talking. Sorry. Talk amongst yourself.
Yeah. So I've been checking out a bit of heavy psych due to that channel, and this is one I connected with. Apparently, very limited original run. This is a picture disc version that was most affordable option that I picked up. And yeah, just really cool early 70s heavy psychedelic rock. It's a trip. It's good.
I think that's what.
That's
That's what
the Riding Easy version, is it?
No, it's the Karma, I think, version.
Okay.
So that's what it originally looked like when it came out, but
Nice.
very expensive one to pick up, and then you take it out, and there's sort of a if you've got an original, it's sort of, I don't know what you'd call it, like a different sort of material there.
Well, that's die cut, isn't it?
Yeah, this is just reissue as well.
Yeah. Yeah,
Great album. Yeah, really
I
good
see
album.
they've reissued that again just this last year. Even the reissues can go for a little bit, but yeah, the OGs out of this world. There's only a couple of hundred out there, maybe.
What do they say? It sounds like the Doors, kind of the Doors got vocals, but just out of this world.
Yeah, it's cool stuff.
Oh, that's cool. I've never seen a one like that.
Yeah, and it's simply you slide the moon out.
No.
Yeah. Righto. What you got next, Keith?
For my final ones, I just want to show I've got some Danish heavy metal from King Diamond. I've actually got in my collection more Merciful Fate than King Diamond. But this is, I've got this one, Them it's called, from 1988, and this is a reissue on Metal Blade. Got that, and on Metal Blade, and then also at the same time picked up Fatal Portrait from the same seller, and that's from '86.
Featuring Mickey D on the drums.
Oh yes, from
Future Motorhead and Scorpions drummer.
Yeah, and there's the back of that one there. So they both tell sort of spooky stories. I haven't got quite to the bottom of what the whole story is on this one yet, because like I say, my amp, having trouble with my amp, sent it away to be serviced. So I haven't listened to it enough to get the gist of it. I listened for it 2 or 3 times, but so far I think I like them better than Fatal Portrait. But it's just been a few listens. So that's all mine. That's what I've sort of been busy picking up and listening to in January. Have you got anything you'd like to add? Anything about your Spitfire Records? You've got...
Yeah. So if you're in New Zealand, check out spitfirerecords.co.nz. Lots of records, CDs, tapes, DVDs in stock. Leaning towards the rock and metal side.
Yeah, you covered with that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to thank you for coming in today and talking about music with me.
Yeah.
It's always more fun to have someone
good.
else.
Yeah, for sure.
And I hope you do it again. And thanks everyone out there for tuning in and watching and subscribing. And we'll see you most likely in another video at some point.
See ya.
Yeah.